Aston Villa kick off the season here at Villa Park against a Manchester United side with the accent very much on youth. Only 5 players in United's 11 for this opening game that started the season for them exactly a year ago, and half the side with an average age of just 21. And McGrath just put his foot in, and now Lee Sharp. And Irwin on the first of his forays forward. He succeeded in masking the ball and won the throw. Oh! Well, Bosnich took his eye off it, and it very nearly crept into the net behind him. A real buzz around Villa Park, the smile on Mark Bosnich's face, but it would have been an expression of a totally different kind if there'd been just an ounce more pace on that ball. Here's McClare. He's just lifted it up into the air, and Wright had a touch which gave it away. Close to Bosnich though, nothing for Paul Scholes to try and get on the end of. But that's really the first time that we've seen Manchester United deliver a ball into the Villa 6-yard box, and we've had just under 15 minutes. Leicester came a long way to win it. Here's Wright. Dwight York, who has been busy in this first quarter of an hour. And the nice ball back to him from Townsend. That came off the forehead of Neville. Villa still have it. Here's Charles, just drilled it in. Taylor scores! Just under 14 minutes played. And Ian Taylor opens the scoring for Aston Villa. But you'd have to look at the contribution made by Dwight York, who's been a real thorn in the side of United's defence since the very first minute. He was marvellously put free on the left by Townsend, and then the header across his own goal by Neville, which went to Charles, who just drilled it in there. Sharp, again United knocking it around among the back players and the midfield players, but not making much forward progress. Oh, Nicky Butt! United's first chance was almost 25 minutes in coming, and it was a defender's slip that finally put Nicky Butt free, and he just hurried the shot a little bit. I'm sure on reflection he'll agree that he might have had a moment's more time than he took. McClare nicely cushioned. There's Nicky Butt. Neville gives it him back. Well, nicely done by Keane. Now, can he deliver a good cross? Little Alan Wright took it off him, and he's found Draper, who's found Dwight York, and United are backpedaling. Still Dwight York, Milosevic, Draper. It's 2-0, and Mark Draper, the £3.25 million signing from Leicester City, gets his first Villa goal. And we've not played half an hour, and Manchester United look a team in trouble. Half the team aged 21 or under, and they're 2 goals down. Minutes to go, and that's another poor ball, poorly delivered, and angry words exchanged between Neville and Irwin. Well, Peter Schmeichel didn't concede more than 2 goals in any match last season for Manchester United, but there's a real danger that he might now. Still an hour to play. Here's Draper. That's for Milosevic over the top. Parker's in. Oh! Penalty's given. Schmeichel came out and took ball and man, and Savo Milosevic ends up on the floor, and now Schmeichel is looking at the real possibility of conceding 3 goals in the match. In fact, well, will he stay on the field? Robbie Hart's called him over and the book's out. Well, the penalty's been given, that's certain. And I'm not sure whether Robbie Hart's cautioned Peter Schmeichel as well. But it's Dwight York who's placed the ball on the spot, looking for Villa's third, and we've played just over 35 minutes. It's in danger of becoming a real rout, and already it's a scoreline which asks serious questions of Manchester United. Dwight York popping in Villa's third from the penalty spot. And this Manchester United side, for one reason or another, without Giggs, Cole and Cantona, but there are real worries for Alex Ferguson. And look at Brian Kidd alongside him. Already the chin's in the hands and the expression is very downcast. Here's McClare, the experienced player up front to whom Manchester United will be looking for some sort of inspiration. It was delivered in much too hard to Lee Sharp. He couldn't control it, and Draper's away like a hare. Here's Dwight York now on the left. He's popped up all over. Into Milosevic, who should have left it because Taylor had gone in. I don't think the former Yugoslav international was really intended by that pass. It was meant for Taylor, who was just behind him. Here's Taylor from long range. He kept it down below the height of the crossbar, but it flashed wide of the post. And Villa really enjoying their afternoon in the sunshine. And it's a real scorcher for Manchester United. Keane for United. Scholes was in, but he didn't win it. Here's Neville. Flicked on, great header by Keane, and a super save by Bosnich. Well, at last, Manchester United produce a bit of football worthy of their reputation. Johnson's header finds Taylor somehow. Gary Charles. Johnson trying to run in behind the defence. Neville who put it into the crowd. Townsend. Look at the space that Draper's got. There's just nobody with him at all. There's a soft shot in the end, but United must look to close Mark Draper down. They're just allowing him the freedom to roam. O'Kane. Oh, Parker kept it in, but look what he's done. He just gave it to Wright. Here's Dwight York, the stretch now. Johnson wanted it played in behind the back man. And of the options that Dwight York had, he'll feel maybe he took the wrong one. It just wanted a little short ball played in inside the defender for Tommy Johnson to latch onto. McClare, nice touch by McClare, clawed away by Bosnich, still in play, and Scholes is penalised, and he's thrown the ball down, and he might well get cautioned. Oh, Robbie Hart gives him the benefit of the doubt, and the notebook stays in the pocket, but another super save by Bosnich. The few chances that United have made, they just haven't beaten a man who at one stage was their goalkeeper. Villa Villa have just sat back. Scholes. Finally it's knocked in. McGrath wins it, and United have a throw. Now Beckham. There are plenty of United forwards to look for. McClare's there. Oh, Bosnich has saved it again. That time it was over the top of McClare, and it was knocked in by Roy Keane. And again, somehow, Bosnich scrambled it away. Well, Manchester United must be beginning to wonder what they've got to do to beat him. They're losing 3-0, but United could look back, particularly in this second half, and think of 3 scoring chances of their own. Beckham into O'Kane, but he's back to goal. Nicely over the top. And then Dennis Irwin, uncharacteristically, thumps it over the bar from well inside the penalty area. Well, at least this young Manchester United side are giving Alec Ferguson something to be happy about. They've certainly made chances in this second half particularly. Taylor comes from behind to take it off him. Didn't have enough pace, Lee Sharp. Nicely done by Scholes, and well struck. Well, it wasn't on target, and when they have got them on target, they've found Bosnich in unbeatable form. Scholes and Nicky Butt. Oh, at last, Beckham. And United have given themselves something in a match, but with less than 10 minutes to play, it may well be too little too late, but at least it's the reward for some better football in the second half. Tommy Johnson chasing. And Neville concedes the throw. Andy Townsend. Here's Alan Wright. 3-1 is the final score. It's a great start to the season for Aston Villa. Maybe the message for Villa from their manager will be not to take the foot off the pedal quite so soon, because Manchester United, when they reshaped, look much more threatening, and they will know that they could have got something out of this match. Just one man stood between United and a possible draw, and that was Mark Bosnich. Aston Villa 3, Manchester United 1, the final score.
So the title holders Arsenal get the game underway against the would